Welcome to NPR, Northampton Poet Radio. Poetry Radio.
There you go.
Which one would you do it? Poetry Radio.
Yeah.
Okay, with our own poet laureate, Rich Michelson. Rich Michelson is on assignment on Martha's Vineyard. How's it going there with you and Barack and Hillary? How are you? How are all you rich and famous people doing?
I really miss being in the studio with you because it's really tough doing these interviews from the beach, but somebody's got to do it. Let's see. I tried, as I said, to use my WHMP press pass to get into the Hug-a-thon last night.
That would be the president and the former Secretary of State's Hug-a-thon.
Right.
Okay.
Hugging out.
Just a stone's throw from where I am right now. But of course, I don't want to throw that stone.
No, not with the Secret Service around,
right.
and
they're everywhere. But
look at it. Look at it this way, Rich.
Beautiful.
But look at it this way. Think how many more listeners we have from the Department of Homeland Security this morning than we usually have.
Well, actually,
welcome to the show,
you could
fellas.
let them know. I'm actually doing a book signing today at 12:30. We'll fit that in Oak Bluffs at the Cousin Rose Gallery, and tomorrow I'll be at the Edgartown Library. So 10% discount for all Secret Service. How's that?
Perfect.
Oh, good. And you announced that bribe directly on the air on a given morning in August 2014, didn't you, Mr.
And
Mike?
actually, if this interview gets cut short, you'll know why.
Oh, great.
They're sending me now. But no, it's been quite a buzz on the island. Yesterday, Hillary was signing her book at Bunch of Grapes bookstore, a wonderful independent bookstore out here. And the line really did run from the bookstore down to the ferry terminal. They had, I think, over 700 people online waiting to go through the assembly line and pick up their book. And Barack has been had dinner here last night.
And we're all on a first name basis.
Well, we're on the vineyard. It's casual. Once we get back to the mainland, it all changes. But
what happens on the vineyard stays on the vineyard. Really.
You got it. The hugs here don't go any further.
Oh, that's good, because I knew when I visited Gay Head that I did not want it to go off the vineyard for those specific reasons.
It's been great here. Like I say, we miss you, and the weather's lovely. And I've got a new book out.
That's what I was about to ask you for. S is for Sea Glass. You have a book. Hillary has a book. Let's talk about your book for a minute.
Okay.
Tell us what it is.
So this is a book that is for the whole family, children, everyone, a book of poems about the beach, everything to do with the beach, from mosquitoes to sand angels to waves and horizons, and it actually was a lot of fun. I have to say, my publisher, when they found out I had a little cottage here, and I had retired to work on my poems for my next adult book, which we'll talk about next spring when it comes out, my adult poems. They said, gee, would you mind writing some poems for kids, for the whole family, about everything that goes on the beach year-round? We have a spread where it's a winter visit, and I had great fun with it, especially sitting out on the beach writing them. So it's lovely. It just came out. It's illustrated by Doris Ettlinger. Beautiful illustrations for all of you back home who want to get a look. You can see copies at the Odyssey bookstore, the Broadside, Amherst Books. They all have copies. And bring them by the gallery, and I can personalize them for you. How's that?
Do you also throw in a quick trip to Martha's Vineyard, say 2 days on the vineyard with Rich Michelson for every copy?
I tell you, if you come on out and visit me, you sit on the porch. That's it. Yeah, you're coming out tomorrow, right?
This is what happens on the vineyard stays on the vineyard. How about remember that part of the conversation, Michelson?
Never mind.
Okay, give us S is for Sea Glass. You want to read a little bit for us and give our listeners a sense of what
I'll give you a couple. Here's one. This is H is for Horizon. Where does the sea stop and the sky begin? Where does the sun rise when the dawn slips in? Where does the ship sail when its sails disappear? Is it under the ocean? Is it up in the air? If I travel the world or stay here on this beach, the horizon will always be just beyond reach. But it's real as my dreams, and it's always nearby, that magical line where the sea meets the sky.
That's
So
very
there's
pretty.
a little H's for horizon.
And does it have an illustration with it? I don't have the book in front
It
of
has
me.
a beautiful illustration of a child out on the beach feeding some gulls, because it happens to be next to the poem G is for Gull, and it's really quite beautiful. I wish that you could all see this, see the illustrations for this book. I'm just thrilled with them. I'm absolutely thrilled.
And who did the illustrations?
Again, it's Doris Ettlinger.
Okay.
And she did an absolutely beautiful job. She's down, I think, on the Jersey. She's in Western New Jersey. That's her beach. Most of these poems were written on the vineyard, but a beach is a beach. Can I say that? I just lost it.
Thank you. You've been listening to the final edition of NPR. Rich Michelson, why don't you share with us what you did for some of the more difficult letters? Is there an X in there that's not X-rated?
Is there an X? Oh, sure. Let me find X here. That's always
X is for who you don't want to run into while you're on the beach. Your ex.
Oh, yeah, right. Especially with her new hunky boyfriend.
There, yeah. What's to do? Nothing is planned, but here's a stick and plenty of sand. I'll be X, you can be O. I challenge you to tic-tac-toe. And there's a great tic-tac-toe board in the sand. The waves are just about to obliterate it just a moment before I lose the game. So it's perfect. And Z, of course, is the other one, is for the
zebras that are on the beach.
It is for snoozing on the beach. Z is for Z's on the beach.
Ah.
I'm feeling amazingly lazy. Been choosing to snooze in the sun. Dad says we should play catch, swim, exercise, toss frisbees, or go for a run. But days that are blazing and hazy, I'd rather just catch a sea breeze. So I think I'll just finish my pizza and cozy back down for some Z's.
That's good.
And, well, thank you.
Do you like working in this rhyme scheme? Because when your adult poetry doesn't often have this same sort of very, the typical rhyme scheme. Is it fun? Is it challenging?
It's a lot of fun. Not all the poems in this book rhyme. One of the things I really try to do is to use a lot of different forms. There's some haiku. P is for pale. Pale has a pail and shovel being mistaken for a bird in the sand. There's an ode. There's a couple of ballad measures. So I tried to vary so every poem has a different kind of format. I think summer beach poems, a lot of them do rhyme. It's kind of fun. I enjoyed it. And, it's something that I hope kids are going to enjoy, parents are going to enjoy. We have the, I forget what letter, but we have the family going on vacation. The mother's looking forward to it, and as is the father. And then, of course, after vacation, the parents really do need a vacation. So
I hope that letter is F.
Well, I forget what letter that is, actually, but it's...
V is for vacation, what the parents will be taking after we're done with this one.
Yeah. So Mom says we need some relaxation, time for a family vacation. Into the car, drive too far, unpack, search for a snack, find a friend, dead end, no TV, sightsee, dog fed, late to bed, wake too early, dad surly, neighbors loud, big beach crowd, insect bites, see more sights. We had a family vacation. Now Mom needs some relaxation.
I think we should leave it there. Rich Michelson, congratulations. S is for Sea Glass, available at all our local independent bookstores. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great time on the beach there, Rich.
Thanks.
Tell Barack and Hillary we said hi.
And we'll see you back in September.